ready for some football? Y'all ready to get loud? Hey, we're going to need your help. That place, we need it rocking, just like Coach Pearl said. And they got on offense to be as loud as you can right there and help us. You are a big part of what we're doing.
I'm just excited to be before you guys again, and it's an honor to play in front of y'all, but one thing that I do know, we're not going to be able to do it alone, so we're going to need y'all to have the stadium rocking on Saturday night. One, two, three. Hey!
248 days separated game days for the Auburn football team. The Auburn family pumped 8 months of waiting into a frenzied environment.
Our fans were off the charts. They had their A game the whole time, and it was a great environment.
It's real fun. I mean, I'm a energy type of guy. So like when you see me on the field, you see me during the Tiger Walk, like I'm always trying to, pump the crowd up and get the crowd into it because I feel like, that drives my game, that takes my game to another level. So anytime I can get the crowd into the game, even like before the game, like to get them amped up to show like we need from them, I'm going to try to do it.
You kind of got to pinch yourself because, like, man, it's just a blessing. It really is a blessing just to be coaching in the atmosphere like that, and the fans, just great loyal fans, and just the crowd going wild and seeing the players pumped up, and it was just awesome.
Playing that first game here, it was we knew it was gonna be a really big crowd. We knew the fans were gonna really have a lot of energy. We know both teams are gonna come in with a lot of energy. So these home games are really an advantage for us for the most part because we got, like they said, we got probably the best home field advantage you can have with the crowd and the noise. So it makes opposing teams real hard. But the first games are always the biggest. Everybody's been waiting for a long time just to get that football back in town. So it was pretty fun.
The Auburn family was out in full force. It was a tremendous crowd. It was a great afternoon to spend with your family and the Auburn family.
I had my juices going a little bit, and man, it was just awesome. Just didn't have that feeling like that since I was a player, and just talking to Coach Garner. Coach Garner was like his second time around. He was a lot more appreciative, just being here and just telling me to soak it all in because it's definitely a great place to be, and we all know that. But it was awesome.
Time it is, dog.
We put that work in for, man. Let's do this, man. Hey, when we say earn it, I play with a chip on our shoulder tonight, man. Earn it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Earn it.
Prior to kickoff against Clemson, former Auburn fullback and 3-time NFL Pro Bowler Tony Richardson addressed the Tigers.
Honorary coach today is Tony Richardson, one of the Auburn greats, 17 years in the NFL, Kansas City Chiefs, Hall of Fame, 3-time Pro Bowl, and probably more importantly for us, undefeated, 1993. He knows what it takes. Y'all give a warm welcome.
All right, man, I'm gonna be brief. My last Tiger Walk was 1993. My last time in the NFL was 4 years ago. Ain't nothing changed. It's about hitting, it's about tackling, it's about hitting somebody in the mouth. That's all it's gonna take tonight. If I could go out there and suit up with you, I would. The thing about it, man, if you travel around the NFL, one thing they know, if they get an Auburn player, we fight. That's all it's gonna be tonight, it's a fight. Who's gonna start the fight? Who's gonna start the fight? Who's gonna start the fight? Man, listen, it never changes. Believe in yourself. Believe in your family. We got your back, man. We brothers. Me and Steve Wallace is the reason why he got Super Bowl rings. We brothers, man. We always brothers. Auburn, this is what it's all about, guys. Lay it on the line. Play for your brothers. Have each other's back. Hit someone in the mouth. Start the fight. If you start the fight, game, we win this game. All you got to do is start the fight. That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Auburn Football Every Day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, and by BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
Americans don't celebrate the good enough canyon. We didn't aim to be second to the moon. Verizon doesn't settle for good enough either. So now we're introducing Verizon LTE Advanced. With 50% faster peak speeds in more than 450 cities coast to coast. So don't settle for an unlimited plan with limits. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data with 4 lines for only $160. Welcome to the Next Gen Network.
Inside the Auburn locker room, the coaches gave some final instructions, and then it was time to play football.
We are embarking on the journey, okay? It's one play at a time. One play at a time. All right? There ain't no Superman in here. We just lean on each other. Just lean on each other and play the next play. Play the next play. All right, see you, coaches.
All right, this is what winter workout is all about. This is what fall camp is all about for this moment. All right? You have to go out and seize the moment.
But take care of your business with the guy across you. Do your job. That's all you gotta do. You gotta do anything special. Just do what your coach do. Do what your coach do.
I want y'all to get after today and let everybody know that we showed up to play. You got me? We showed up to play. All right, it's the Auburn wideouts. Let's get it done. You got me?
Here's the deal. All right, remember the adversity. There's going to be adversity. How are we going to react to it? We're going to react like champions. Not going to let anything phase us. We're going to play the next play. We're going to be physical. That's our mentality. Every single play. Hit the sideline. Be organized. All right, let's make sure we lock in. Everybody lock
Career touchback number 100 by Daniel Carlson kicked off the 2016 campaign for the Auburn Tigers. They would be on defense first.
Wide side of the field is the left. Watson over the middle, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Deshaun Davis knocked that one away, and the Tigers turn away the Clemson Tigers on 4th down.
I know my team feed off me, so anytime I make a big play, you're going to see me, pumping the crowd up or jumping up with my teammates anytime they make a big play. And I feel like to be a good defense, you got to have a swagger and an edge about yourself. So that's what I'm trying to bring to the table.
He'll take the handoff, and he'll get pulled down from behind at the line of scrimmage by Jeff Holland. And already we see Rodney Garner rotating those defensive linemen in and out.
I told him, man, you gotta play the game like you was still in Pop Warner. Play the game, love the game, and fly around like you're a kid. So
the defense held the second-ranked team in the country scoreless through the first quarter. Auburn turned to a former kicker turned wide receiver for a spark.
They throw to Hastings, makes the catch, it's a first down.
You know, in the winter, I did all the agility drills and I beat 3 of the records, and I think that was, I think that caught their eye. It's been back and forth, but I really like receiver. It's a lot of fun, and Coach Burns, he coaches all of us up, and it's a lot of fun over there.
Johnson shoots it over the middle, actually coming across to the left side. Caught! Will Hastings right on top of the first down marker at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, I was real nervous at first. Everyone, like Marcus Davis said, the first time he got in, his legs were shaking. And I think that's kind of how it was for me. I zenned in and I was shaking all, I was thinking, oh man, what's going to happen? It was third down, knew I had to get the first down. And I just imagined myself back in high school, shut everything out and focused on the ball and got that first down.
Yeah, Will Hastings, the first game, you got a receiver, you wonder how they're going to react. He had 2 big third down catches, a big fourth down catch. He's got a lot of talent, and I think he'll be a factor moving forward.
Just a shade over 53 from the near hash mark. There's the place. Kick, plenty of leg, and it is good! And Auburn on the board, 3-0.
Auburn football every day is presented by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. And by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
At BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work, that training becomes wisdom, and that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
Senior Josh Holsey returned to the Auburn secondary for the first time since suffering a torn ACL in 2015 against Jacksonville State. His journey back to the field was not an easy one.
It was tough. It was a lot of tough roads. A lot of times I wanted to quit. A lot of times I didn't believe in myself. I think there's a lot of more people out there that believed in me than I did my own self at some points in time. So I had a lot of people without my teammates and my mother and my family, they kind of really kept me high-spirited and high-headed to keep grinding, keep my head up high, keep grinding, and stay motivated to be able to come back. Because they knew what I had in me, and they knew I still had something left in the tank. So I'm just doing this for them, just to, just to make them proud. So it was a tough road, but I'm here now, and I'm 100% healthy. I can't wait to keep seeing what the future brings.
Holsey made sure his presence was felt in a big way.
2 receivers each side, Watson to throw. Down the near sideline, Halsey goes up. He intercepts the ball at the 37-yard line.
I feel great. It felt great. It was probably one of the best things that could happen to me right now. It just shows that when you work hard, it pays off, you know. So I've been working my tail off each and every day. Once I told myself that I was gonna come back and play again, I've been working my tail off to get in the best shape I can and get in the football shape and be the best football player I can be once I got on the field. So getting an interception was just like to me, I think it was like a gift from all my hard work.
I mean, it was just, we were pumped. It was crazy because Coach Crime, when we were breaking it down, Coach Crime always break us down. He was like, who's gonna be the hero right here on this possession? And Josh said, watch this. And it was crazy because he went and got an interception. And he came to the sideline, we did our handshake. He just grabbed my face mask. He was like, I told you. And I was just like, he's Houdini.
They really was excited for me, man. There's a lot of my teammates really know what I've been through. They all been through that with me. So to see those guys just as happy as I was when I caught that ball was really like a sign of relief. Just to see those guys all run up to me and tell them how proud they was of me and see their smiles and see my smile, it was a really exciting moment. Probably something I probably won't ever forget. That probably won't be one of my top moments here at Auburn.
That right there really made my night, be honest with you, because I know how much that kid, how much he's been through. And, you know, just listen to him talk, he was telling the team, man, he's just happy to be at practice. You know, he's happy to play another game. His goal is to finish the season. He's a guy that loves Auburn. He's a guy that has done a lot for the university. And of course, the university has done a lot for him. I was really happy for him, really happy for him.
No, that's what it's all about. There's so many great life lessons in the game. And overcoming adversity is one of the biggest. And you know, whatever you do, whether it's athletics or not athletics, there's always going to be adversity in a person's life. And to see Josh Halsey overcome really 2 serious knee injuries and to get back in there and perform like he has, to have a big interception, that's one of the real joys in coaching, is to see something like that.
It was good, man. It was like a sign of relief to actually be on the field, running around with my teammates, and just get out there and make a few plays, even help my confidence even more, you know. So just with the road that I've been on, just to be out there and having some fun for playing the game I love is just a true blessing, and just can't really thank the Lord any more than what I can now.
Auburn Football Every Day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, and by BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
At BlueCross and BlueShield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
It's the final days of Nissan's Bottom Line Summer Event. Now save big with 0% for up to 72 months on 13 models and no payments for 90 days. Plus, get up to $3,000 bonus cash. Get to your local Nissan store today. Hurry, offers end soon. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the Auburn Tigers.
As the fourth quarter began, the Tigers were on the move. Auburn added a Daniel Carlson 32-yard field goal to pull within 7 points.
32-yard field goal attempt for Daniel Carlson. Kicking back to his left. Stovall puts down the place. The kick is up, and that one is true and through. And Auburn cuts the Clemson lead down to 7.
Following a Clemson touchdown, sophomore running back Kerryon Johnson carried the Tigers back down the field and finished the drive with 2 powerful runs.
And off around right in. Kerryon Johnson is shoved out of bounds in front of us at the 18. That stops the clock with 4:37. Kerryon Johnson is the Wildcat. Kerryon Johnson will keep it right side. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Who would have thought that Jeremy Johnson would be a decoy coming on the jet sweep?
Kerryon played very well. You know, he made plays for us. The thing that I was really proud of, and what the fan sees, is they see, you know, someone that rushed for right at 100 yards. But the things that they don't see is how well he did in his pass protection. There was 3 different occasions that they blitzed our back, and Kerryon stepped up and really made some impressive blocks.
Kerryon is a heck of a runner. He'll get the first down. He'll get as many yards as you need him to. He's a guy that Auburn can definitely trust, and we love him to death.
Kerryon was a lot of questions about, hey, is he durable? Can he handle it? I think he answered that question. 20-plus carries. He got a lot of his yards after contact. He protected the football. I thought he did an outstanding job.
Just playing, obviously, is the most important thing. He played, obviously, as a freshman, but was never really in a starting role. Now he's getting a lot more plays than he did as a freshman, and I just think that experience and opportunity will help him be a special player for us.
The Auburn defense stood tall and stopped Clemson on 4th down to give the Tigers one last shot to tie the game.
From the 39, White ready to go. Over the middle again, and it's caught. Marcus Davis, he's at the 40, and down he goes. One final Hail Mary.
There you go.
White rolls out to the right. Gonna launch it for the end zone. Tipped up, in the air, and incomplete. You had the bodies there that you wanted, but Clemson played it perfectly, and they escape with a win.
Despite the disappointing ending to the opening game, the Auburn offense found positives to build on moving forward.
I think we just need to keep working hard and take that next step.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, even during the course of the game, you could see it. We really struggled early in the game. We struggled in the first half. In the second half, we got some rhythm. I think 6 out of the last 7 possessions, we moved the ball into Clemson territory. We've got to do better once we get in the red zone. We turn the ball over a couple times, and we can't do that. But I think you saw us improve throughout the night, and I think without question that'll be something that happens the entire season.
Auburn football every day is presented by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. And by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon. In the nation's largest independent study by Root Metrics, again, Verizon is the #1 network.
Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint. And I'm Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile. And we're just as good.
Really? Only Verizon was ranked #1 nationally in data, reliability, text and call, and speed. Yeah. And you're gonna fist pump to that?
Don't get limited by an unlimited plan. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data for just $160 with 4 lines. All on America's best network.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
Hi,
count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting, I could count forever. Count until I drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2016 Toyota RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work, that training becomes wisdom, and that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
It's time now for the Yellowwood Lineman of the Week. Brought to you by Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. This week's Lineman of the Week is Montravius Adams. The senior from Vienna, Georgia, anchored a Tiger defensive line that held Clemson to just 19 points. Adams had 5 total tackles and also added a quarterback hurry. Montravius Adams, your Lineman of the Week.
Here's the positive. If that's the second best team in the country, we're going to be just fine. We got to clean up a few little things right there, and we're going to be just fine. So I just kind of want you to see the big picture.
Auburn now puts the Clemson game behind them and turns their attention to Arkansas State this Saturday. The game is set for a 6:30 p.m. Central Time kickoff at Jordan-Hare Stadium.
Arkansas State, they've won their conference 4 out of the last 5 years. They got a lot of guys back on defense. They were statistically one of the better defensive teams in college football last year. Offensively, they have some very good skill guys. Their head coach is an offensive-minded guy. We're expecting a good team, a really good team, and we're going to play well.
Outstanding defensive football team. Not real complicated, and I think that's a tribute to how good they are, because they don't have to do a lot of crazy things from a blitz standpoint or a movement standpoint. They're fairly simple. At the same time, they've been a top 25 defense for the last several years, so we have a great deal of respect for them.
Really good offense. They really are. They do a lot of different things that make you have to really have good eyes for sure, and have to really be disciplined in your scheme. They have really good players. They coach well. The offensive line is a good offensive line. They have a graduate transfer at quarterback that's really good. So they're a team now. They'll give you fits. So we have to come in. We have to be ready to play, and and just the main thing is just kind of take care of us. We have to get better. Because they are a good team.
Auburn Football Every Day is produced by War Eagle Productions in association with Auburn Sports Properties.